Hello and welcome back again, my peeps. In this video I want to talk a little bit about the harsh reality of gardening. So this morning I came out to do a video with a hummingbird feeder that I got over 2 months now from a company while I was installing the feeder on the arch that is right here. I bumped and knocked over some pots that was right here. Let me take this. Oh, shikes! Y'all. Oh, Jesus Christ! See, told you that my channel is all about breaking stuff and making stuff. You see what I did? I stepped on this sure. Stepped on this thing here. Oh God. Well, I'm sorry, this is about hummingbird feeder, but that was not planned. So because of that little accident that occurred, it has now led me to move those containers and put them in another place. I managed to move some of the containers and I placed them here. I have 2 rosemaries in 2 of the pots. The other 2 is empty, which I'm going to be using real soon. And now, when I got to this section over here, this place was too narrow. Too narrow. So y'all know what I have to do? I had to move a piece of board that I had behind here. It's a piece of board. It has been there for over a year. I was going to throw it out, but I might probably use it to do something else in the garden. So I moved that, hoping that if I just pull back this one block, everything would be okay. But nah. Now I'm gonna have to move all these blocks right here. I have already moved the containers with my celery and my pineapples. They're here. And I'm gonna have to move all of these blocks and dig out all the dirt that fell in this section right here to replace the blocks, so these 2 little blocks right here can fit nicely to put just 4 containers in there. So my friends, the harsh reality of gardening is that everything is not peaches and cream in gardening. But yes, we might come out in the garden to start one task, one single task, and that one task can end up with us doing several other things in the garden. So the harsh reality about gardening is that it is not always easy. It's not always easy. We have to put in so much work in this. So much work. And some persons will not know. They will not understand until they have something like this to do. You have to come out on a daily basis. You have to prune, you have to mulch, you have to water, you have to talk to the plants, because I mean, they might not be able, well, I was going to say they don't talk back to us, but they do. Because if I come out here and I see a plant not producing and I threaten that plant, you better believe that the plant is going to produce after it has been threatened. I have seen that on multiple occasions. I have some coconut trees in Jamaica and they were not producing when I went there, I think last year. And I threatened the coconut trees. When I came back, I got a call that there were coconuts on the tree. Just like a coconut tree we have here now. My husband said he went and threatened it and, well, spoke to it maybe a week or 2 ago. And then he told me that there are some swords on the coconut tree right now. So people, I mean, gosh, very time consuming. So when we come out here in the garden to record content, to bring it to you all in the comfort of your homes, oh Lord, it really takes a lot out of us. It really does. So the least you can all do is just to send some positive energy our way, encourage us, motivate us to continue doing what we are doing. Some of us might be making big bucks from YouTube, while some of us, not even what should I say? I'm going to leave that part alone for now. Who is making money? Congratulations to you. And who is not making it, I hope that you'll be making it in one day soon, like myself here. I need to be making it. Yeah. So just stick around with me right now while I try to dig out the soil from this place and fix it, and then I'm all good to go. I love the fact that gardening is a peaceful retreat. It is a chance to connect with nature, to feel the earth between my fingers, and to watch new life blossoms. Big old nasty lizard. I should have my shovel ready, you know? That creepy little punk just jumped out at me. I gotta start that where did I put that shovel? You see my shovel out there, son? I think it's over there. Can you pass it for me, please? Thank you. But what you all don't know is some of the harshest realities of gardening. It can be a back-breaking work. Think about the constant battle against nature itself. Oh my God! I killed the worm! Oh God! Guys, look at this big old fat worm that I cut in half. I hate when this happens. Can you all see it? I don't know if you can see it. Oh Lord, but guess what? I'm going to tuck it in one of these barrels right here. Oh. Sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you because I love you all so much. Some of my most terrifying encounters is with the bugs. The relentless, insatiable bugs. The aphids, the cabbage worms. They're not just visitors. They're squatters who throw a never-ending party in our vegetable patch. The weather is another thing that we always have to contend with. One minute it's a drought, the next it's a flash flood. The weather doesn't care about our delicate seedlings. It's a fickle, unpredictable force that will shatter your dreams of a perfect harvest. Now, one of the gardener's biggest sworn enemies is the weeds. You pull one, two more pop up in the place. They are tenacious, they are everywhere, and they are winning. So we are always going to be constantly, endlessly pulling weeds. One of my biggest disappointments in the garden is when you finally do get a harvest. It's a fraction of what you would ever imagine. A few tiny tomatoes, a handful of sad-looking peppers, and you realize you probably could have bought all of this at the grocery store for a fraction of the cost and effort. So you might be wondering, why do we do it? Because for all the pain, all the frustration, there's a moment of pure magic. When you taste that single sun-ripened tomato that you grew yourself, that strawberry, anything that you harvest from the garden, that just brings a sense of fulfillment. So my friends, it's not always all about the perfect garden. It's about the journey, the dirt under your nails, the sweat on your brows, and the knowledge that you made something beautiful, even if it's a little messy. In conclusion, Gardening is a demanding process that requires a continuous effort and patience, often with disappointing or frustrating results that people don't really discuss. The reality is that the natural world is full of variables beyond your natural control, and much of the work is less glamorous than the final picture harvest. Gardening is also not just a seasonal activity, but a year round commitment. Many of the most time consuming tasks involve establishing the garden, such as breaking ground and preparing the soil. Even after the initial setup, consistent maintenance is necessary throughout the growing season. I mentioned earlier about the weeds, and they are very persistent enemies of the garden that require regular control, or they will choke out your plants and steal their nutrients. And that is why I moved these papaya plants. I don't want them growing in those pots. I need those pots to plant my kale and my brassicas for fall. So, my family and friends, if you're thinking about starting a garden, and if you have a garden already, always remember this. Unlike other hobbies, you cannot simply take a break from gardening. When you go on vacation, you need to plan for someone to care for the garden, or your crops may not survive. This, my friends, is some of the harshest realities of gardening. Do you still want to do it? Consider wisely. Think carefully before you take on this adventure. But in spite of everything, I still love it. But somebody just have to talk about the harsh realities of doing it. Guys, it's been a pleasure working with you all today. I believe it's some minutes to 8 in the evening now, and the rain is coming, so I'm going to stop watering and head out inside. If this is your first time here, I am the Glades Garden Girl, your creative cultivator over here in Zone 10A, Florida. I want to say a very big thank you to all of my returning subscribers, and for all my newbies. Welcome, welcome, welcome on board. I will see you soon in another video. Bye. Bye-bye, people. The rain is coming down. The rain is coming again. The rain is coming down. Woo-hoo.